My name is Gwazinkosi Nkomo, and I'm here with Caitlin and Daniela to find out more about Caitlin and her journey into meeting Oscar. Why do you want to meet Oscar, Caitlin?
Because he's the best runner in the world.
When Oscar comes here, what do you want to ask him?
How does he run so fast?
I'm here with Oscar, Caitlin's hero. Oscar, you are asked to meet Caitlin. How did you come to this decision?
I've been back in South Africa now for about a week, and I spoke to my management, and we've been having a bit of time off now before the pre-season starts. So, he suggested, and he told me that there was this little girl that wanted to meet me, and we just decided that it'd be a great place to come to Joburg and just sit with them, and I'm sure that we'd have a bit of fun here. And so we set it up, and what a nice kid.
And Oscar, how do you feel being idolized by so many children? Must be a very humbling experience, is it not?
Yes, it is. It's very humbling. There's a lot of responsibility that comes with being in the limelight that you often have to remember. And as a sportsman, it's very different from a musician or an actor, where fame doesn't really contribute to our success on the track. So sometimes you have to realize that there is a lot of kids out there that do look up to you, and you need to watch what you do and make sure that your image is clean.
I'm sure everyone's wondering, has your disability ever been an obstacle in achieving your dreams?
No, not in achieving my dreams. I think the only time my disability's ever come into effect that it's hindered me from being able to do something is we had punishment when I was at boarding school, and we had to go to ballet with the sister school across the road for 2 months, twice a week, and I couldn't do ballet. I was just terrible at it. You're going up on your toes and things, but I think that's probably the only time that it's ever been a hindrance in my life.
How was your experience from the Olympics and the Special Olympics?
Yeah, the Olympics and the Paralympics were both very, very special to me. This was my third Paralympic Games and my first Olympics. I had a lot of goals that I'd set before the time, and for the Olympics, been working towards it for 5 years. I ran some of my best races at the Olympics. And then the Paralympics, it's their own set of goals, but being able to represent South Africa was a dream, and really enjoyed the experience.
Oscar, the Blade Runner. That name alone says a lot.
Yeah, it was a nickname that came from the British media. I've never really warmed up too much to it. It's not a bad nickname, and in our game, we always think if you've got a nickname and it doesn't have a negative connotation to it, you should be happy with it.
And Oscar, one last question. For the youth of South Africa like Caitlin and everyone else who's not disabled, what would you say to them, or what advice would you give them into achieving their own dreams?
We're very blessed in South Africa. We've got such diversity. We've got, all around the world, there's so many people living with disabilities, more than ever before. But in South Africa, we've got a very special situation. We've people from different ethnic backgrounds, people from different socioeconomic backgrounds. That disability is just another interesting way that makes us all unique, and I think that's very special. I think we've embraced that in our country, and it's special. When I'm overseas, I crave to come back and be here, and I think that's the way in achieving our goals. We've all got our own things that we love, and we should just pursue them and not be frightened to fail, and push ourselves to succeed. And I think in this country we've got the most amazing opportunities if we just follow our personal goals.
Caitlin, you've met Oscar. How do you feel?
I feel very happy.